that. Oh, wait, hang on. Lee, are you here? God damn. Okay. All right. So, yeah, who would like to do a recap?
Not me, because I don't know what the fuck happened last time.
Fair. Well, okay, last time we didn't play, actually, so you're okay.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'll do a recap.
Okay.
So last game, our first session, we started off on our little convoy of ships, traveling from one island to another, and then at some point during the night, we can don't quite remember. The next thing we knew, the three of us, or I guess soon to be four of us, washed up on shore of this island. We don't know exactly what island. Soon after landing, thankfully my trunks appeared. 3 of my 4 trunks appeared, so I was dry into dry clothes. And then we got attacked by small raptors. And while they were attacking us, a plesiosaur pulled itself up onto the beach to start eating the raptors. Once the raptors were gone, I believe Dorian blasted the plesiosaur, and it decided that we were too much of a fight, so it left. And then we climbed to the top of one of the 2 peaks that we could see, to try and see if we could saw where any of our other lost shipmates had landed shore. We saw a shipwreck on a far beach. We traveled to it. There we got we fell into the trap of a bunch of crab people. We fought them off. I can't remember what kind of dinosaur it was, though.
Ankylosaur.
Yeah, the ankylosaur. Came bounding through, breaking everything in its path, but generally just moving in a straight line. And then once they left, we inspected the shipwreck. I believe it was indeed one of our ships, but we found no actual survivors or any signs of survivors, other than I think some footprints that didn't. There's something strange about the footprints. I don't remember. They were small.
They were small and mammalian.
Right.
And clawed.
Yes.
And they were coming away from a crate that smelled of like lemons and limes.
Right. It was one of the food crates.
And you'd actually seen scratches in the on trees in the jungle on your way to that beach.
Right. Even though we didn't find any people, we did find some sweet stuff, including the magic captain's chest, and some other things. And then we decided to set up camp for the night and build a bonfire. I guess a campfire in the hope that it would both keep sort of the smaller dinosaurs and things away, but also be a beacon to any of our lost shipmates to find us in the dark.
Okay. Very good. Did I make tokens? I did not. Okay. Well, Charlie, you get a card. There you go. Have it.
Woohoo!
Oh, hang on. Shuffle. There we go. Okay. There you go. Yeah, inspiration for you. Hi. And to review, here's the contents of your captain's chest. You've got Dorian and Caliban's essential papers and stuff like that. You have a copy of Puff and Tom's Guide to the Sapphire Archipelago, set of navigation tools, a map of the region, a set of dice, a little bit of money, some journey bread, which is basically take a piece and it's all the food you need for the day. Sun rods, they're basically glow sticks. Healing potions. Actually, that reminds me. Yeah, I gotta dish those out. some quillant ink, and the hidden compartment had 4 amethysts, a sending stone, and an unmarked book bound in black leather. So we cut to you guys. Oh, Jay,
You
welcome.
look to my
We were
coming. The first light on the 5th day. At dawn,
Indeed.
look to the east.
Indeed. Yeah, we just got started, so let me handle something with these guys real quick, and then I'm gonna jump to where you are.
No worries.
So we cut to you guys sitting on the beach. You've got your chest, you've got your campfire set up. Is there anything in particular you would like to do? If you haven't if you haven't spent hit dice or anything like that, you're free to do so now.
Okay.
Okay.
We're long
Let's do
resting
that.
it.
You are, and you've gotten at least an hour's worth of rest. So you get a short rest under your belt.
Alright.
Okay.
I wish I had rolled that 7 first and not had to use all of my hit dice. But it is what it is. Okay.
Just to be clear, you guys can see, correct?
Yeah, I can see.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, yes.
Okay. Dynamic
first
lighting.
off, Dorian will be back here.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay away
Okay.
from the fire because it's too hot.
Okay.
Secondly, question for you, Jolly. I know that on the boat was not a safe place to read these books. I'm guessing that a random island in the middle of nowhere where we don't know where we are is also not a safe place to read these books.
If you're super careful, you'd probably be okay with it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Dorian then has pulled out commentaries on moral philosophy and is very carefully reading through it.
Okay.
So every once in a while he'll slide it back in the case. Just like, oh god, oh god, oh god. Did it get wet? Is it okay? Is it okay? And then very
One second,
carefully
guys,
pull
the
it back
doorbell
out.
just went.
Okay. What is Caliban up to?
I think Caliban is. What is Caliban? So it's nighttime. We got our little fire. Trying to think, what am I doing? We got our little bit of food. I think Caliban is actually sitting on the chest as a little stool. And is drying his boots and socks out by the fire. And is probably... Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm taking a... Oh, that would have been in there. No, I wouldn't have that. Damn it. Never mind. I wouldn't have that. I don't carry that stuff. That's why I
Sorry
people.
about that.
I'm drying
You
my
okay?
feet out by the fire. And keeping a watch on the surrounding darkness.
Okay. And let's see, that was Dorian, that was Caliban. So what would Merrick be up to?
Merrick's just like taking out some little seaweed snacks from his backpack and having a little nibble. And
Okay.
looking, I guess he's thinking about spell preparation for the next day.
Gotcha. Okay.
Just having a nice relaxing time over here, not being too hot, because penguins are too hot.
Right.
Dreaming
Yeah,
about
so
his rowboat. He's very sad.
okay.
He's like, why do I have to sleep on the sand? I'm so used to my wooden boat.
I don't like sand. It's coarse. Gets everywhere.
The sand
I
rocked
agree.
me to sleep.
I also-
Dorian,
Yes.
as you're sitting there reading over the book, you could tell commentaries on moral philosophy. Actually, roll me intelligence as you're looking over this book. See how much you can get
Alrighty.
through. Okay. This thing is a dense work, but it appears to be it's not actual moral philosophy. It is I guess it sort of is. What it is a exhaustive rebuttal to the arguments of other philosophers written by this guy named Ovharn. He's it's not just rebuttals, but it's also just annotations and other like citations. So it's sort of like rebuttal and bibliography and just like extra context all sort of rolled into one. Worse yet, as you're sort of going through it, it does not appear to be like super chronologically ordered, it doesn't seem to be chronologically ordered, nor is it organized in by any sort of subject.
Even worse than that, it's all written as an extended metaphor about breaking horses.
It is not that, but it is it is not that bad.
Okay. So Dorian's sitting there, starting to get a headache, like he's reading Dune for the first time, just kind of rubbing his temples, periodically sliding the book back into the case, rubbing his temples.
What part of Ganja Ball was not super clear to you?
And
that's why you need to watch the David Lynch movie multiple times before reading the books, and it makes a lot more sense. Like I.
Oh well, there you go. Okay,
there you go. That's exactly it. My mistake.
I think that's the only time anybody's ever said watch David Lynch first so you understand things better.
I think I had seen the David Lynch Dune movie maybe a dozen times before I had ever actually read the novel.
Anyway, so Caliban, as you're sitting there warming your feet and drying them out, you would notice that across the water, but you get a rough sort of the moon is out, full moon's out, so you do have some illumination. It's not completely pitch black, and you are able to see that basically you guys are on a bit of a cove, and on the far side of that cove, you see a fire.
Oh.
You've got this U-shaped cove, and on the opposite end would be a fire. You can see on the beach.
I feel like I should go explore that.
It would be several miles to get there.
How many miles?
You're not. Well, roll me a perception.
That's silence. Could be a couple miles. Cricket.
17. By your estimation, it would be about probably 3 miles.
Oh, okay. I think I will. God. Dorian, Merrick, do you two see that fire over there?
Dorian looks up from the book. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
What fire? Al, do you see a fire? Al doesn't see a fire either. Slide the book into the case. Slide. Can you move so I can put this back in the chest? Don't want it to get hurt. Okay. Slides the book back in the chest.
What do you all think the odds are that is some of our people? We haven't seen anything else on this island that seems like could be lighting fires.
I mean, we did see those ruins on the top of the hill, but the top of the hills by
Yeah.
definition, not the beach down here. So yeah, that's probably our people.
Even so, I would rather meet them during the day than at night time, just in case.
It's like, I heard that we can crack their skulls. Let's find out.
Yeah. Yeah. So you guys see that fire off in the distance. Uh, did you guys want to explore it?
I feel like
Sounds like
is-
Merrick. It sounds like Merrick and Dorian are less inclined to go in the dark.
It, Dorian is much more interested in the not familiar things around here, and people are familiar. So yeah, he's content to do this in the morning.
All right, I'm gonna pick up a couple of sticks from the fire that are like just burning at one end, and I want to step out, kind of into the edge of the darkness,
Okay.
and try and signal the other fire and see if I get any kind of response.
Okay. So let me make a quick adjustment here. Let's see. You're going to be middle.
You're actually be careful with that, Caliban. Dorian actively backs away from you,
There you
Caliban.
go.
Well, if it's not, don't worry, Dorian. If they're baddies, I'll protect you.
So
That's not what I meant.
you light up some sticks, go out, and so you're like trying to signal to them, is what I'm seeing, is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. After about a minute or so, you see two smaller fires appear on the far side, and you can see that they're bobbing up and down.
So they're okay. So they're also bobbing up and down.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think if there's some way I could signal in a way that the other would, if it was somebody that I knew, like one of my retainers, that they could then signal back so that we knew it was each other.
You could try some sort of military code.
Oh yeah, that's right. Grew up in the fucking military. Yeah, I want to try a military code.
Okay. Yeah. So you give you give some sort of military sign. All you see is that the two little fires sort of wave up and down.
All right. Well, it's not. Oh god, I gotta get learn names. Well, it's not Torfin. He would know the symbols. All right. I'm gonna walk back and toss the two logs back into the fire.
Okay.
I don't really want to go for a 3-mile jog in the dark with all what we've already seen on this beach.
Agreed.
But I'll keep watch just in case we see any action from them. And I guess I want to set myself up so I can see the fire well and along the beach to like see if we see any movement from them.
Yeah, so Caliban, you get to your little position, and you can see the fire in the distance, and then you see it go out.
Ooh, the fire went out.
So we're gonna rewind time a few hours. And go here. Boop.
So was the fire really there?
It was all an illusion.
The fire
so
was the friends we made along the way.
So, Jay, why don't you go ahead and describe your character for all of us?
Ooh, right. A dark-skinned elf. As you would meet him, he would be in very battle-worn light armor or medium armor.
Mm-hmm.
There's a ornate sword that I look like I have no business carrying. A cloak that I do like to keep around me, letting you know that stealth might be my game. That's kind of all you would pick up seeing me.
Okay. Well, I mean, what would the okay, sure, that's what the camera picks up, because you are waking up, in a or on a sandy, wet beach. As you come to, you look off a few feet, and standing there, attentively, but sort of placidly and bored, is your phantom. She appears to be we would see her as a lithe female, probably with pointed ears, wearing a featureless white porcelain mask.
That's my thing. Um,
And
I
as
would
as you're
inquire.
coming to, I'm sorry, how do you pronounce your character's name again?
Do I know where I am?
You do not. You don't recognize the speech.
Hmm.
Nor do you recognize the beached boat that is about 200 yards away.
So,
How do you
uh,
pronounce your character's name?
let me see. I forgot which name I went with. I'm trying to find it.
Lasalius?
Oh
I
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is
Lucilius.
Lasalius. Okay. Yeah, so Lasalius, as you're coming to, you can see that boat about 200 yards off.
So,
It is, again, it is very firmly beached on this little stretch of sand. You see like miles of jungle around you. And yeah, the beach just seems to stretch northward, uh, like out to infinity. You're not sure how far, and like a little bit to the south. You can see that the terrain to the north slowly elevates. And if you were to go north along the beach, it would be a very thin strip of beach that like is going to have sea cliffs on your left hand side.
do I remember how I went from being on the ocean to being on the beach?
You remember you were running guard duty on a small flotilla of ships. One of them was called, or the primary ship that you were on was called the King of Gulls. But it had two other ships in its little cadre. One was called the Blue Pixie, and the other one was called the Sea Hag. All three were merchant ships bound for the city of Neskalos. Um, uh, you're not sure how long ago this was, but there was a storm, a very bad storm. Um, you had been encountering, or like you just had sort of a bad feeling over the previous few days because you could have sworn at night that you saw a boat off in the distance, but you never were quite sure. Um, but this storm kicked up, and in the middle of it, you swore you saw that boat again.
Oh
Through
my
the
god, were there
rain and the
shrieking
wind.
eels in the water?
No, you didn't see anything like that, but you did hear the faint sound of a horn or a trumpet being blown. And the last thing you remember is seeing a bright light in the water that was getting larger and the ocean sort of surging upward where it was where that light was.
Well,
And you
shit.
find yourself here.
So firstly, I'm gonna check myself. Do I have all of my items?
You have your
What? Hello? Sorry.
Josh just cut out.
You roboted, sir.
bow. You've got hang on, you have a long bow.
Yeah.
Oh, can you hear me now? Okay. So I think your character sheet has you with click here. Yeah, you've
So
got
that's the
longbow,
items I have, though,
with
right?
some arrows.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Hang on. You should also have a suit of leather armor. But other than that, yeah, this is what you got. Yeah, unfortunately, you don't have your backpack, any of your gear, or anything like that.
Dang. So firstly, I'm gonna look around, make sure if there's any other living people around me, living creatures, living anything.
Doesn't appear to be, no. You
Um,
see, I mean, there are seabirds kicking around. There's some small crabs.
Gotcha. Nothing I would be like trying to make contact with that you know of.
Mhm.
So I would go to the beached boat that I saw and see if there's anything of interest in it. Anything I could
Yeah,
use.
sure. Yeah, so as you head up to this beach boat, you can see uh, it is not any of the boats in your cadre. It
Hmm.
is actually roll me a perception check.
Um, unrecognized command. Sweet, thanks.
What?
Hold on,
Let's take a look here.
I got you.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
I don't-
9. Do you add anything to
I'm
that?
not familiar how to check it against my stuff.
Okay. Do you know how to bring up your character sheet?
Yeah.
Okay, so did you click on perception?
No, I did not.
You can, yeah. All those skills are clickable. There you go.
Hey, worse, but that's
Hey,
all
it's
right.
even
At
worse.
least I
Never
did
mind.
it correctly.
Yeah. So you're looking it over. You can tell that this boat is in surprisingly good condition. Given the fact that it's beached on this beach. Um, there are a few birds kicking around it, but it doesn't appear to be super damaged by salt and wind. Um, there are a few holes in it, but not as many as you would expect.
So it's not ideal to use again.
No, you would need probably you would need like supplies and stuff like that. It looks like it could be repaired, but again,
Yep.
you need wood, nails, tar, things like that.
So just in case, I'll drag it up a little further, just in case I ever need to come back to it and repair and use it, so the ocean doesn't retake it away.
Well, it's a full size sailing ship, so
Well then, never mind.
yeah,
Like a
yeah. So,
rowboat.
but the fact that it's here and you can see that it is well above the tide line, that it's
Okay.
probably like you have a feeling it's been here for a while, so it's probably not in danger of being taken out to sea.
Okay. Then I shall leave it where it is, and then I would inquire to my spectral companion any usable information that she can give me.
She just stares at you.
Well, shit.
She stares at you, stares at the boat,
Um,
points to the captain's cabin,
hmm.
and like cocks her head.
I will investigate the captain's cabin.
Okay.
If the
So
door's unlocked. Is the door open or is it closed?
clamber aboard the boat, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
As you climb on up, you get onto the deck. Again, surprisingly well preserved. Open up the door to the captain's cabin, which like just sort of that door itself is not holding on so well. It sort of creaks and damn near falls off the hinges as you open it up, and are immediately confronted with a grizzled, bent, like hunched over human. You can see he's got got a lazy eye with a like noticeable cataract in it. It's just like, who are you?
I'm going to take a defensive position and fire a question with a question. Who are you?
I live here. I don't need to answer questions. What are you doing on my boat? Get off!
Are you the captain?
I'm. Yeah, yes. Off! Off! What are you doing on my boat? Get off! He walks up and starts shoving you. Shoo!
Uh, hmm.
Lasalius, as he's like shoving you, you are absolutely certain that you are in no physical danger of this man. Like, there's no way you could not overtake this man if you wanted to. But he is still like very insistently trying to shove you off the boat.
What's your name?
Hmm?
Captain what? What do I call you? Captain what?
Captain, who are you? And why are you on that boat and I'm on the ground staring up at you?
Okay.
That's what you should be calling me. Now get off my boat!
How long have you been here? I'm not gonna go anywhere. Just you might as well just talk to me. Answer my questions, bud.
He
If you want me to
grum
peacefully leave your boat, just tell me what you know. How long have you been here?
long enough. A while. He holds up his hands and you can see his hands are shaking and he starts counting on them. 1, 2,
Are you counting years?
2,
Are
3.
you badly counting years?
I'm quiet. I'm trying to remember. I don't know. It's been a while. Vasher. Name's Vasher.
Can I touch his shoulder to see if he's real or if my hand's gonna go through him?
You touch him. Yeah, he feels real.
Okay. Just make sure I'm not talking to a ghost here. And your name is Captain Dasher?
Vasher.
Vasher. Where is your crew?
He looks down. On to the sea.
So you crashed this little boat up here all by yourself?
The boat was beached here on a storm.
With no crew but yourself.
None survived. Just me and Ratatasker here. He taps
And you
the
just
railing of the
resigned
boat.
yourself to stay here?
He looks at you. Why do you care? What are you even doing here? How did you get here?
I have even less of an idea how I got here. I'm trying to figure that out. If you've been here this whole time, did you see when how I got to the beach? Did you see something?
No. I don't look outside.
Did you notice any kind of a battle out on the ocean?
No.
You got to help me out here, buddy. If you want your boat back and want me to walk away.
What do you want? I didn't see anything.
Oh, you said well, like there was something more coming out.
No. He just stares at you. He starts grumbling to himself. There is something. And he'll walk over to the opposite side of the boat and he points down at the beach.
So I'm gonna go and look. Am I seeing anything?
Yeah,
While
when you
keeping
look
my eye
down,
on
you
him, by
notice
the way, I don't need him pushing me out a window or something.
Well, no. When you look over, you can see a sizable steamer trunk down there. That you see is sort of bobbing in the water. That yours?
Do I recognize it?
You do recognize it. It was one of the trunks being toted around by this hoity-toity noble that the captain had taken on.
So I'm going to thank him for the information, wish him well, and go down to search this trunk.
And stay off my boat in the future.
Sure thing.
You damn kids always coming around here. Well, actually, nobody ever comes around here. Stay off my boat! You hear the door slam and then creak and like fall. You just hear, damn it!
Wait, before I go down there, can I help him fix his door?
Yeah, you can go back and pick up the door. He gets angry as you touch the door. That's my door. You're trying to take it.
I'm not gonna take it. I'm gonna fix it for you. Just
Uh,
call it payment for the information you didn't give me.
Okay, so you set it in the door jamb. Unfortunately, like the hinges are quite rusted. You set it up, and there's like no way to really keep it there.
So I'm just gonna lean it and walk.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go check out this bobbing trunk and see if I can pull it up.
Yeah. You could just walk. Yeah, you could just wade out into the water. It's only about like shin, not yeah, about shin deep. Walk over to it. Yeah, and you could easily pull it to the shore.
Is it locked?
Caliban, would your trunk be locked?
No.
No.
Well then, I'm gonna go ahead and open that sucker up and see what's inside.
So Caliban, what would be in the fourth trunk?
The fourth trunk are accessories: ascots, ties, belts, gloves,
Okay.
hats, jaunty headscarves,
Noted.
socks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pocket squares?
Oh, hell yeah, pocket squares. Oh my god, I can't believe I almost forgot. Pocket
Okay.
squares, cummerbunds, sashes.
What about things like cufflinks?
No.
Okay. So all of
So-
that kind of stuff is in there.
I'm gonna grab
All of
go
it's
ahead and fix
sized
it.
for somebody about 7 feet tall.
Can I snag a pair of gloves and a couple of handkerchiefs out of it?
You could, but again, it's all sized for an Emiri, which again are 7 feet tall. So they're very large on you.
So can I wear one of the gloves as a shirt? No.
As a shirt?
Okay, so as long as I can, I mean, I can still move this thing apparently though. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it into that discarded boat, and I'm gonna look around for tracks that aren't mine.
Yeah, as you look around, you do notice small mammalian tracks along the beach leading up to this boat and away. They
The
appear
ones that
as
are
you're
going
giving
away,
them
those go.
what'd you say?
I said the ones away from the boat. Where do those go?
Like they appear to be heading like north along the beach.
Okay.
And you can notice also, Lasalius, that they appear to be bipedal.
Okay. So I'm gonna pull my cloak around myself and kind of follow them until I can
Okay.
find somewhere I can hide.
Okay. So
So if
as
like say
you
approaching like a forest or something, then I would obviously take a hiding following position. But for now, I'm on a beach, so I'm just gonna have to walk.
Yeah, so if you're dedicated to following these things, they appear to be like just be going along the beach. They head north until they get to that section where your left hand side quickly the elevation starts rising until it's just like pure sea cliff. The little mammalian tracks keep going for about another 500 feet. You can see they get up to the cliffside and then disappear.
Hmm. How high up is the cliff?
From where you are now, probably over 1,000 feet.
Okay. So back to square one. You said that there was forest near the beach.
Yeah, if you double backed, you could you'd find just like raw jungle. Roll me a perception check real quick. Oh, fantastic! So you notice two things, Lasalius. One of which, number one, I have to ask. Oh no, you said you put the trunk in the boat. Okay.
Yeah.
So one of the things you notice is further up the beach, you can see a whole lot of debris that is like littering the beach in like a trail. If you thought about it and started doing the calculations in your head, if there was some sort of shipwreck, it would probably break up, and probably this is this is sections of it, and like as it would break up, it would land on the beach in sort of a wide arc. So if you were to follow that trail of driftwood and just debris along the beach, you might eventually stumble upon like a larger section of shipwreck. Alternatively, you might find people that way, but you'd have to continue going north. The other thing you notice is off in the distance, you hear a thunderous roar.
In the same direction?
Probably no. It would be. It sounds like it's coming from like the jungle behind you. The jungle behind you and like up on that cliff.
Now that really piques my interest. Before I follow this trail down the beach, I've already doubled back, right? To the trunk.
If you wanted to, yeah, sure.
So is there a way to edge to the woods to see what it is without being spotted?
No, because you'd have like several hundred feet of open beach to get to the actual jungle, and it's hard to say where that roar came from. Because it did sound a good distance away, but then again, it's also in the jungle, so it could be, it could be say a mile away. It could be 200 feet away. Hard to say.
I'm gonna go back and knock on the captain's leaning door.
Okay, yeah, Vasher. You knock on the door. There is no response. And then a second or two later, the trap door that is along the deck pops open, and Vasher peeks his head out. You again? What do you want?
I have one more question before I leave you alone. What do you know about the incredibly loud roars coming from these woods?
Probably the dinosaurs.
Did you just say dinosaurs? Okay.
That I did. Big ones too.
Do they ever come on the beach?
Oh yes, all the time. Looking for food.
A lot of them? Do they travel in packs?
Some.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks. Leave your boat again. I'll refix the door that I almost knocked over trying to get in. And then yeah. So I guess I'm not gonna chance the trees. I'm just gonna go ahead and follow the beach north.
Okay.
Keeping an eye on the trees, meanwhile.
Yeah. Well, again, once you get about 500 feet up the beach, you don't even have to worry about that because it just becomes sea cliff again.
Sorry?
Once you get about 500 feet north, following the beach, you wouldn't even have to keep your eyes on jungle anymore because you wouldn't even be able to see jungle because your entire left flank is just sea cliff.
Okay. And that brings me to this arc of debris.
Yeah. As you're disembarking the boat and heading off, your phantom is standing there, and she points at something near the bow. When you look up on the boat, you can see this word. Appears to be the name of the boat.
Which is
Ratatosker.
And I know that the man called it that, so I know. Okay, and is there a check I need to do to see if that name means anything to me?
You could.
No. There's no memory checks.
No, there's no memory check, and really, like it's just the name of a boat. I don't think this boat would. I don't know why you'd have any particular memory of or knowledge of a random boat like this.
What would I check to see if the name means anything particular?
Oh, roll intelligence.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
It's a word. It's a good word.
That is one fantastic word.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get that tattooed on me.
Strong word.
Right. Well, can I look to the spirit to see if they would give me any inkling why they pointed this out to me?
She shrugs.
Or even ask her, since I can talk, she can't. What is that? Why are you showing me this?
She shrugs.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll keep that in mind. Now let's continue up the beach.
She gives you a thumbs up.
All right. Communication right here.
Once per day, you can cast the Speak with Dead spell on her, and she can actually like answer 2 questions of yours.
So that is
it's
amazing as a word as that is. I'm not using it right now.
okay. Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, let's head to this arc of debris.
Yep. So you head up north along the beach. You find planks of wood, stuff like that, and you just keep following it for a while. As you do, here actually, let me pull you to this map. Boop. Okay, so Lysalius, you let me copy this. Okay, paste. So you start off like down here, right? And you're following this beach north.
Where? Hold on.
Yep. Boom.
Ah, there we go. Okay.
Yep. And
I'm
you follow
following.
this beach for a little while. I'll go ahead and reveal this as we go.
This is the path I'm traveling,
Yeah.
and along the way, I'm finding nothing of interest.
I mean, you're finding more and more debris. You find seashells, things like that. You could give me a survival check to find something of like of major significance.
Yes, collecting foods and stuff like this.
Mhm.
That's really not worth clicking on. All right.
I mean, no, yeah, there we
Yeah.
go. Okay, well,
Yeah.
you are able to
I tried
find
to eat a
small,
piece of bark. Did not help me.
but you're able to find like a little bit of seaweed, kelp, stuff like that. You can find some small crabs.
I'm gonna
There
pocket
are a
some
few
food.
fish in tide pools, maybe a couple of urchins, and you're able to round up a little bit
Okay.
of food. But yeah, you don't really see any. Hang on, what am I doing here? There I go. That's the tool I need. There we go. But yeah, you don't find anything of major significance. You do notice along the sea cliff that there are skeletons of what appear to be large aquatic reptiles, sort of embedded in the wall. Some of them sort of resemble dolphins vaguely. Some of them appear to be like more serpentine, and one of them in particular is extremely large and could be described roughly as like a flippered crocodile.
Well then.
And that sucker is about 40 feet long. But when you get about here, you notice that number one, the sun is going down, and number two, like on the opposite or on the far side of this little cove here, or not this coast. So I'll draw the line for you. So you could actually see like over here.
Uh-huh.
You could see the wreckage of an actual ship.
And it's still just beach, right? There's no.
At this point, it's barely beach. It's more like the jungle has come right up to the ocean.
Okay, good. Yeah, because I was gonna say, can I step over just a little bit into the jungle and just follow that jungle line
Yeah,
up
sure.
to it? Okay.
Yeah, sure. And like you're immersed in the vegetation stuff like that, but you always keep the water in your peripheral, so you're able to keep your bearings. So let's go back over here to our friends on the beach.
Beach friends.
Beach
Beach
friends. So
friends.
beach friends. So yeah, Caliban, you notice that fire on the far end of the cove. Go out.
Well, I don't think that's a good sign. The fire
You
just.
could see some of the smaller, like you start to see those smaller fires waving in the air. You see them like waving frantically and then fall and then go out.
Caliban, I think we should put out our fire. We don't want to attract whatever did whatever it did. I mean, it would be really cool if we did because then I'd get to. I'm very torn here. But Dorian is going to cause the fire to dim. He's going to cast control flames.
I have to agree. As much as I dislike being out here in the dark without the fire, I don't like the look of what we just saw happen to the other fire.
What sort of time is it at the moment?
Let's see. It is probably actually, sun's been down probably about 2 or 3 hours at this point.
Okay. And how long in this part of the world does it stay down for?
Oh, probably 8, 8 or 9.
I think I turned it off when we had some cool days. Okay. I hope you have fun up there. It's going good. I hope you all.
But yeah, so Dorian, you were going to dim the fire.
Yes.
How much would you like to dim it?
I am looking at the spell now to see how much I can dim it. I can have the area of bright light and dim light for 1 hour. So
And you would like to do that, correct?
I would absolutely like to do that.
Okay. There you go.
Honestly, don't know.
Okay,
if
so
we
you
should
dim
do
your
this.
fire.
Yeah. Yeah, in retrospect, I'm fairly certain that out there they can still see this. And so Dorian, second guessing himself, goes to make the fire more intense to brighten it again, and he cannot bring himself to do it.
Okay. Why don't the two of you give me perception checks?
Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh, I'm sorry, Merrick, give me one too.
Alright.
Oh, fantastic. Caliban, Merrick, you guys hear splashing coming from the west. And,
Is the top of the map north?
yes, sorry.
Okay, right.
Sounds a lot closer than you really feel comfortable with.
Yeah, Merrick moves back into
Yeah, Merrick, you also hear this sort of low hissing noise.
Do I recognize what that could possibly be?
You can give me a nature check.
Oh, sorry.
No.
I'm gonna mention it. I'm gonna say I hear hissing. Like cat hissing, or like hissing like a gas leak hissing. I don't like that. It's scary.
Dorian, you might want to clamber up on top of that boulder. And Caliban gets out his sword and gets into a defensive stance.
You hear more splashing. You hear something wading through water.
All right,
We
so
know
Dorian.
if there's there water over to the west?
Yeah, there are all those tide pools.
Right.
So Dorian pops up onto the boulder and he kind of like orients himself looking out into the darkness. He looks back at the fire a little bit, looks back at the darkness, just sort of nods, points.
Have we completed a long rest or not really?
You have not. You have not.
Okay, cool. So I don't have my spell slots back and stuff.
Josh, from which direction again is the sounds coming from?
West, so this way?
From your left. No, left.
Left?
West would be.
Oh, that is
Yeah,
weird.
well, yeah,
Never mind. I got my backwards.
yeah.
That's okay.
That's embarrassing.
It's well, you live in New Zealand, so everything's reversed down there. So
That's true.
yeah, facts. Dogs have human pets. Pee out your butt. Facts.
Pee out the mouth, actually.
Oh, gross. Okay.
You only pee out your butt after a long night of drinking.
Fair. But yeah, you hear more of that hissing, and you hear the sound of like something smelling, like the.
Hey, Caliban, what did we cook?
Nothing.
What did we have for dinner? We didn't have dinner.
Bread.
Oh, yeah, that's
It's in the
right.
chest.
I remember that.
You guys also harvested a bunch of crawd meat. You didn't cook it, but you do have some.
That's encouraging. Okay.
Shit.
It is crazy knowing how close these things are, and you guys can't fucking see shit. Um,
Lee
That's
decided to
what you
blind
hear.
us.
That's what the back of your nerves in the back of your head are telling you.
Lasalius. So you are on the beach to the north. You've walked the whole length of the island essentially, and you're damn close to that shipwreck. You can see it off in the distance, under the light of the full moon. You also see what appears to be some sort of campfire on the beach. You notice it go dim though, all of a sudden,
Dim or off?
and hear on the wind the sounds of voices.
Am I able to make out what is being said?
No, you could just hear, like, you could tell that there are people talking.
Hmm. I guess would I roll a stealth to see if I can sneak closer without being detected?
Absolutely. Yep.
Let me see.
Yeah, so you start creeping closer. Merrick, as you are hearing this sniffing, hissing, splashing coming towards you, you also notice out of the corner of your eye the glint of metal. Or like the glint of something like shiny coming from the east as your firelight just like barely catches it.
So, that way.
Yeah, from the opposite direction.
Oh. Let's see. I don't really have anything that does light, so that's annoying.
Dorian, turn up the light.
Dorian is standing on the little stone he's clambered on, just kind of. Okay.
Dorian,
okay.
you hear this
And-
hissing noise. It is very close.
Dorian dismisses the effect on the fire. It goes back to its original brightness.
Okay, so let me continue to adjust this. Thank you, Lee, for doing this to me.
And Caliban
You're
is
welcome.
ready to spring into action.
Oop.
Oh,
There you go.
shit.
So as the fire brightens again, you can see out of the illumination, emerging out of the gloom, are a pair of large reptiles with sails on their backs. These large sails. They are sniffing the ground and licking at tide pools and stuff like that, and they are being drawn by the light of that fire. You can see that their mouths are filled with dagger-like teeth. Why don't all of you go ahead and roll me initiative? Lasalius, I'm going to drag you and your phantom onto the board here. I'm going to
remember
put
to
you
click
where
your
you would be.
tokens.
Oh my god, I rolled so bad.
It's a Jurassic Park
Let
moment.
me
Put it out. I'm sorry.
let me
Shoot.
put you. I'm going to put you over here because you're trying to sneak up behind this rock.
I'm
Feels
not.
about right. There we go. Okay. So Lasalius, if you click on your token and then click the initiative button, you will appear on the initiative tracker over here.
Okay. That's I was looking for that.
His token disappeared. Oh no, it's just in the dark.
Yeah.
He's hiding.
Is initiative the red circle?
No. On your character sheet, there should be a initiative thing.
Yeah,
Just
I'm not.
above your hit points, it says initiative, and there should be a number.
And you click the word initiative.
I can't even find my hit points. Oh, there you go. There it is. Okay.
I believe in you. There you go.
I do this all the time, guys. Seriously, this is fine.
Yeah. Yeah. You're a pro here. Let's see.
Okay.
You're more pro than me because I didn't even have their fucking these guys' sheets up. Let me I'm fucking knob here.
I've actually been trying to figure out how to change my little icon. My icon is some weird Illuminati blue and white circle, and I don't like it.
A weird Illuminati blue and white
like
circle.
ninja stars followed by swastikas. I don't know what's going on here.
It's a bit
What?
swastika, isn't it?
Your thing there.
Yeah.
It looks that thing. I'll explain how to change that later, Jay.
Another time.
But I can walk you through it. Yeah.
I don't need to do it right now.
Okay. So what was I doing here? Oh, right. And rolling initiative for this thing. And this thing. Cool. Yeah.
I'm rolling initiative. Yay!
We're rolling initiative. Yay!
Yay!
Yay! Okay.
Oh,
So, Dorian, you are up first.
Dorian immediately goes from afraid to curious. Like, ooh, sails. I've never seen anything with a sail before. That's super interesting. Oh, I should probably hit this with something.
Yeah, look at the teeth, sir.
Yeah. I already like this guy. He's like, oh, that's quaint. Little sails on their backs. That's sweet. Kind of glide through the water. Oh my god, kill it!
So
The dinosaurs just come out. We bring peace and love. No, shoot it.
So
Greetings,
Dorian says the word pain, and then he casts Mind Sliver on the red one.
Okay. So that is an intelligence save.
DC 13 intelligence save. Yes, sir.
Well, they jokes on
They look
you. They
super
add
intelligent.
-4. They add -4 to this. 3.
He would have made that.
Yep. The dumb. Okay. So now he has -4 to his saves, or negative D4.
Yes, I think. Yes.
That's what it says right here.
D4.
-D4 on the next saving throw.
Yep.
Anything else?
Would
you like to move?
No. Yes.
Oh,
okay.
that's really nice rock.
Yeah. Well, how tall are these things?
So they're big, but they're not actually very tall. They're only about maybe 2.5 feet tall. Think kind of pretty. Think like really large Komodo dragons.
Okay, and how big is the rock on that?
Probably a good 8 or 9 feet.
All right, I'm fine being on my rock for now.
Okay.
So I'm gonna stay put, and we'll go from there.
They pull out their guns. Goes to Lasalius. Lasalius, you can see. Now that you've creeped closer, you can see a bunch of humanoids. You notice that noble jackass from the boat. You see another Emiri who was on the boat with you. This penguin guy who was on the boat. So these are all people from your little cadre of boats. But you also see these 2 large reptiles with sails on their backs coming out of the gloom and sort of moving with purpose towards them.
I'm intrigued. I'm going to sit in the shadow and see how this plays out.
Okay. Would you like to ready an action in case something happens?
I would like to put an arrow. I would like to knock an arrow and be ready.
Okay, so you would like to ready a shot. What condition would you like to set for that shot to go off?
I mean, okay, I'm not familiar with this, like the question. So is it?
Okay, so what I'm saying is, when you ready an action, you say when X happens, I want to do Y. So you want to
Okay,
shoot
so-
an arrow when what happens?
It's odd because I don't know how I would work this, or if this is even how that would work. Like, okay, so even though I don't plan on waiting this long, if things get bad, I would say if someone reaches a certain amount of hit points, I guess. I don't know how I would know that, but
Maybe you could say, like, if they start attacking the party.
no.
Okay.
'Cause,
Okay, interesting. Okay,
but
so you
obviously
just
when
want to
you
have
attack
a
the
shot
party,
ready. How about this?
Stuff in it.
Okay,
Like
how
instead
about
of
this?
knocking the arrow, can I just have one out in my hand where I don't have to set
Yeah, sure.
a time limit?
Okay, sure. As we go to Merrick.
Right.
I want to scope these people out before I start helping anybody.
Okay.
I don't see no coins on the table, so I'm just go ahead.
So Merrick is going to. So Merrick kind of crouches down, placing his like flippery flippers on the ground, and his feathers start changing into almost fur-like, and his beak shrinks down into a snout, and he turns into a wolf. So
Oh,
losing wild
okay,
shape.
cool. Okay.
Wait, what did I just say? What did I just
I
say?
forgot you're a druid. Hold on. Okay, wolf.
What did I just
Surprise, motherfucker!
Josh, translate that. What did I just see?
Penguin
You
turn
watch
into
as a
wolf.
penguin turns into a wolf. Yeah.
Holy shit!
Clearly, penguin is a werewolf.
Yeah.
I've never seen this before. Merrick, that is cool as shit.
Dorian's like, that's awesome. That's
Do
totally
you
cool. I'm putting
have
that in my thing.
do you
All
have
right.
stats
Wolf.
for is it wolf or dire wolf? I think it's just wolf, isn't it?
I think at your level it would be wolf. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
Do
you're
you
not
have
Circle of the
stats?
Moon or anything.
No.
Yeah.
Do you have stats?
Yeah. Hang on. Yep. I'm making them available to you ASAP.
Wait, does this mean you have pack tactics?
I wish.
Yes, it does.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah, wolves have pack tactics. Yeah,
Oh,
wolves have
dope.
pack tactics.
Yeah, come on, Alex, you should know that.
Does this mean I can
We
kindred
know.
spirit with her while she's a wolf?
There you go. What do you say, Lasalius?
I said, can I kindred spirit with her while she's a wolf?
In theory, yes.
Mm. Well, then while we're at it, so inner monologues from Lucilius. Like, okay, I was trying to watch how these two Ponzi well-dressers were going to do it against two giant lizards, but this penguin just turned into a wolf. So now I'm really intrigued.
Man, but yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said this.
Mhm.
This penguin.
This penguin
Ah,
folk.
cloacas, they're hard to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put your penguin token into the fire for right now. You are now a wolf.
Okay. Put the penguin in the fire. All right.
Nobody put penguin in the fire.
What's
Meat's back on the menu.
speed of now? Is that a full action or a bonus?
It's a wild shape. I don't know.
It's an action unless you're Circle of the Moon, and then it becomes a bonus action.
Right.
Thank you.
See, the only other druid I've played was the Circle of the Moon one, so yeah, I need to make sure I don't fuck that up. Okay, so I can move, but I can't attack. Which one are you gonna go after first?
Dorian's already
Caliban?
hit red.
Okay, he's hit red. Are you most likely going to go after blue, Caliban?
Probably.
Okay. And whose turn is it first? Your turn. So if I move up to here, you should be able to get pack tactics. Wait, hang on. I have pack tactics, but it doesn't mean you have pack tactics.
Yeah, but if I get
Right.
up there, then you'll get the bonus as well.
But I might not want to be right there just yet. I'll just move forward a little bit. Nah.
Okay.
He might have ranged attacks. I'll stay here.
Bear those teeth. Use intimidation.
No, I should have
Gun.
cast a spell before I transformed. Whoops. That's so good. Don't worry. I'm done.
Okay, goes to Caliban.
I want to pick a torch up out of the fire,
Okay.
and then with the torch in one hand and my sword in the other, I'm gonna rush up in front of this one of blue,
Okay.
and I want to wave the torch in its face. Does it like cower back or anything?
Roll me an intimidation check.
Can I roll a persuasion instead?
No.
All right.
Trying to persuade it. Like, would you want the fire? Well, the fire boy, go get it.
That's pretty legit.
Yeah. So yeah, when you run up with this lit torch and wave it at this thing, it does in fact sort of like recoil.
All right. All right. All right. It's recoiled. I'm gonna step up again to stay close to it. And I'm gonna. Was that my action? Intimidating it, Josh.
Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah.
That's fine.
Actually, hang on. I'm gonna say it recoils, and I'm also gonna say it's afraid. So it's frightened of you. I'll put a little marker here on it.
You know what? I'm not gonna step up there. I'm
What
gonna
would you?
step here, so I can kind of like if either one of them moves closer, I can kind of like swing out towards it. Either one of them.
Okay.
And
Uh,
as a paladin, I believe I don't have any bonus actions. So that's it for me.
So the blue one is not going to move any closer, but the red one is going to waddle up to you, Caliban. And he's going to try and take a bite.
You can try.
15.
That's a miss.
Okay. So he chomps at you. But yeah, nothing comes of it. The blue one. Let's see how the blue one does. It's going to make a wisdom save. See if it stops being afraid. Does not. It is a scared boy. It's going to stay where it is.
It is
Go to Dorian.
Frankensteining from the fire.
Yeah.
So Dorian is looking at this. He will once again. He will look down. He'll see red running up on Caliban. He'll draw his arms back in the shape of someone firing a bow, and then there's a flash of silvery gold light and magic missile at the red dinosaur.
Okay.
So, boom,
Pew pew.
pew pew. The
Okay.
worst possible pew pew. All three going at the same one.
Red one, you said?
Yep,
Yep. Yeah, so you thoroughly pew it.
thoroughly pew pewed.
Mhm.
Noted.
Okay. Anything else?
He's pretty comfortable. He's got a Caliban between him and the dinosaur, so he's okay. He's high, so he's okay. He's away from the fire, so he's okay. So he's fine. He's just gonna stay where he's at.
Okay. Um. Okay. Lasalius. How about how about you? First off, at the start of your turn, roll me a perception check. 21. Lasalius.
Mhm.
You notice you hear the sound of more splashing, but it's not coming from these guys down below. It seems to be coming straight from the west.
Well then. But I can't make anything out.
You can't see anything, no, but you do hear the sounds of more splashing.
In order to try to make it to the rock to the west, I would need to roll another stealth, right?
Yes.
Mm,
Okay, I don't think anybody's probably paying attention to you. So yeah, you can get over to that rock. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, like you could get here. It looks like. If you wanted to dash, you could actually get behind the rock.
Okay.
So you could use your action to move like over here.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I'd be able to see where off to the west where the noise is coming from. Um,
So from your new location. Uh,
yeah. I waved to my companion to stay where she's at.
oh, you want her to stay where she is?
Yeah.
Okay. From where you are, Lasalius. Let me see.
Do you have dark vision?
The hell is that thing?
He does. What's your question, Lasalius? Sorry.
Nothing.
Okay.
I saw a drone.
So Lasalius, you notice all these crates scattered around the beach. You notice that this pink thing to the north, that's actually the shipwreck or the hunk
Okay.
of shipwreck that you saw. And again, you hear more of that splashing, but
Hmm.
it sounds like it is coming from directly to the west.
Okay. Mm. I mean, I don't really have anything else I could do except for sit and wait.
So at the end of that, whoop, goes to Merrick.
Alrighty. Mr. Merrick is gonna run up and bite this fella on the leg. And I get pack tactics because Caliban's right there. That's the wrong character sheet, Alex. What are you doing? Wow, that's terrible.
That does not
Wait,
hit, unfortunately.
wait.
No.
So for the sake of me not having it, so the 7 is what you needed, and you got a 5.
No,
Is that
so
what
So
it automatically rolls as if you were rolling with advantage or disadvantage, right? And so it gives you two numbers. If you're not rolling with advantage or disadvantage, you just take whatever the number on the left is, so the first number. If you
Okay.
get advantage, you take the higher number. If you use disadvantage, you take whatever the lower number is.
Yeah,
So in
gotcha.
this
Okay.
case, since I have advantage, I use the 7, but it's shit, so I don't hit.
okay. Yep. Anything else, Merrick?
um, just crying wolf tears.
It's impressive.
Uh,
The lizard moved by your
The
courage.
band goes to you.
Since Red does not seem to be fearful of us, I have left nothing to.
Will you teach it to fear you?
Oh, I'm gonna. Cause
I will teach you to fear my name.
I'm gonna hit it. Yeah. Oh, never mind. I guess I'm not gonna hit it.
Yeah, you swing your sword down, and like it stands up on its two hind legs, catches the sword between its little forepaws, slaps you in the face. Yeah, you bring the sword down, and it sort of like shifts and scuttles to the side as you just strike sand. Anything else, Caliban?
No.
Okay.
The lizard gives you a noogie.
Red Dimetrodon is going to try to bite Caliban. Chomp. Nope. Well, it's just a circle of failure over here. The blue one,
There's
the
a
wolf,
lot of
that wolf is
fives.
right there. Yeah, the wolf is right there, so it will try to bite the wolf, but it has disadvantage. So Alex is coming at you.
Yeah, I'm
12.
so looking forward to entering this fray.
AC is
Uh,
11. Oh, hang on. AC is 13.
13. Okay, so yeah, it also misses. Let's see if it is still afraid. It is not. You see it like it becomes angry at the loss of its meal there, Merrick, and it becomes enraged and appears to have it's no longer afraid of that fire, and it's coming for you. Next up, is this okay? So, there's a thing. Lasalius. This.
What are my chances of firing an
You know
arrow
some.
out giving away my position?
Possibly pretty good. But before we get to that, Lasalius, you notice off to the side. I think you might notice this. Hang on, we'll find out.
Perception.
You may not even need it because you have dark vision.
Hmm.
So let me check something here. Yeah. So Lasalius, you notice off to the side over here, some figures are moving into position around a rock. They appear to be muscular, very stout. They have some sort of spears. They are watching whatever's going on down here with these Dimetrodons, and they have not noticed you, but they are very clearly creeping closer towards the fray down here. They are going to start moving, and as they start moving into position over here, Lasalius, you get a better look at them. You can tell that they are orcs.
Hmm.
And they are moving into position. They have javelins at the ready, and they are getting pretty close. You can tell that they are. You can also notice like they have this hungry look in their eyes. Those weapons, some of those weapons you notice are also covered in blood. And that's them. So, to Dorian.
Dorian is going to do the tried and true. Red is getting Mind Sliver.
Okay.
So,
I'm wrong.
DC 13.
No. Okay. So 5.
5 psychic damage.
Okay. Guys, Lee is being the big damage dealer here. What's going on? Come on, guys.
With the cantrip.
Pick it up.
It's really making me sad.
Anything else? Anything else, Dorian?
Nope.
Okay. Lasalius, goes to you.
So how does my companion move? Just like regular steps like everybody else?
She doesn't leave footprints or anything like that, so she hovers maybe about half an inch off the ground.
Hmm. Does she have to actually move from a spot to a spot, or can she like teleport on
No, she actually has to walk.
walk? Okay, yeah. Because I was gonna say I had faith in my stealth getting over here. I don't have anything in her stealth getting over here. Ah, so how many
We
spots
need
can
combat
she
music.
move? How many spots can she move?
She can move. I think her speed's 30.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out. Is that something it tells on my character sheet?
Yeah, it's under your Phantom Companion character sheet. You should be able to bring it up. Go to the character sheet tab, and she should have a speed. Oh no, I'm sorry, her speed's 40.
Oh. Okay. So 40. What is that translated to?
8 squares.
Okay, so each of these are 5.
Mm-hmm. If you go over to the left-hand side, Jay,
Uh-huh.
there you'll see a little circle with a ruler in it. That's your compass, or that's your ruler tool. You can click on that and measure lines out like this.
Okay.
Okay. But what do you want to do?
Well, I was gonna have her take my action, and I'm gonna have her. I'm sorry. Hold on. Give me a second. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can get her to join me over here, and then I don't have things that I can roll for her. That I don't see. Would my stealth be her stealth?
No, she has her own stealth thing. What you would do is you'd click dexterity because she doesn't have stealth as a skill.
Okay.
Okay, so 11. Dorian, you would notice this image, this spectral image, this ghostly image of a woman wearing a mask, running along the north. You see, she like hurriedly sort of Naruto runs over to this rock over here.
Dorian cocks his head and says, "We have company. Does Dorian know of anything like this from any stories that he's read or anything like that?"
On your turn, you can roll, but for right now, we'll assume no.
Will do.
Right now, she's a ghost story. Apparently, is it too late for her to give some sort of signal, like maybe pointing in the direction of the orcs?
No, you can have her do that. Yeah.
Yeah. So just in a very ghostly slow motion, she points out her finger towards where the orcs are.
Okay. Dorian, you see this ghostly woman off to the side, and slowly she points off into the darkness.
Josh, would we have seen the ghost on the ship with Lucilius?
Actually, that's a good point.
That is a damn good question.
That's a really good question. Dorian, you can roll me intelligence.
All right, I will do that.
While he's doing that, quick question: is that something I would have hit on the ship? I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, that's sort of up to you. I'm going to say no. Dorian has seen this ghost before.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Sweet.
So
What
you
do
know
I
it's
know about
friendly.
ghosts?
You don't start attacking it.
Okay, good. I don't start attacking the random ghost.
Yeah.
That random ghost lady from the ship.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, I would imagine
And
there's a good amount of like, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
there might be. We might have more coming from the west. So
Okay.
saith the ghost lady.
Okay. So Lucilius, you still have your action because commanding your ghost is a bonus action. So you could still, if you wanted to, you could move and attack.
Well, no, I'm gonna stay hidden.
Okay. Okay. So you remain hidden. Merrick goes to you.
Alright. Well, I'm just gonna try to buy it again, and hopefully not miss. That's better.
That's a hit. Okay. Red one, I assume.
Yay. Yes, yes, please.
Okay. All right. So
Drink
that thing is
save,
looking.
please.
Yeah, that thing's looking really hurt. Oh, and it's got to make a strength save, huh? Can these things be knocked prone? Yeah, sure they could. Okay.
Minus 1d4.
Use the sail like
thank you.
like a kickstand.
Well, it doesn't look like it matters. Yeah, it wouldn't matter. Yeah, so you bite into this thing, it gives out this, like, hiss. Anything else, Merrick?
No, I'm okay, because if I move, I'll get opportunity attacked.
Mm-hmm. Caliban, goes to you.
Hearing that we might have more to the west, I touch a holy symbol that is part of my breastplate, and it's actually think of like a stylized Odin's hammer, but instead of like the traditional like kind of knots and stuff on it or dragon motif, it's like fire and waves.
Okay.
And I touch it, and I was like, glory and honor, and I do this to regain a spell slot.
Oh, okay. That's a bonus action, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then, before doing that, I dropped the torch, saying that it's not having any effect on the dinos anymore. And this big overhead two-handed swing, attack red.
Okay. That's a hit.
Oh, only 4.
Okay. That thing's looking pretty hurt. Anything else, Cal?
That's my turn.
Okay. Goes to dinos. The red dino, now severely wounded, is going to disengage from you guys, and then one. What's this thing's speed? Okay. Yeah, he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, just turns around and starts running away. Blue is still confident that it can pull through this. It's gonna try and bite the wolf. You're coming at you, Merrick. Nope.
He thought
For you?
that.
Okay. Goes to these guys. Let's see. Okay. Go up here. This is gonna go up here. Let's see here. What can they do? That, huh? Okay. Yeah. 2 hits. Doot, doot. Okay. So that happens. Merrick, Dorian, and Caliban, you guys hear, as that Dimetrodon turned around and started running away, it scurries into the darkness, and then just a few seconds later, you hear the sounds of bone breaking. You hear it let out like these pained hisses and shrieks. You hear a snap, and then it goes quiet. And then Dorian, this is coming at you. 14 to hit. Let's
He's
see.
away.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yes, 14 will hit.
14 does hit. Okay.
Yes.
For 2 piercing.
Owie.
And second shot. No.
6 will.
Oh,
not.
wait a minute. Actually, no, it will hit because that's a 22. You can't see this thing.
Oh, so it is.
Boop. No, sorry. It's just me. There. Yeah. I do that like 12 more times. You might be in danger there, pal. Better watch out. I'm coming for you. So go to
Very
Dorian.
slowly. So Dorian, now knowing, based on like the little short bow arrow lodged in his shoulder, that there is something out here, is going to how far? 20-foot radius. Okay. He's actually going to kneel down, and he is going to touch the rock underneath him, and he's going to whisper a word in Elven, and the rock is going to just sort of erupt in light. He's cast light on the rock. The rock now emanates light in a 20-foot radius.
Lee, you pain in the ass. The rock is part of the map. What am I gonna fucking... How am I gonna illuminate that, Lee?
Tie it to him.
I don't know. I'm on the rock. That works.
What happens if he moves? Ugh. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
Dorian,
Hang on, you said it was 20 feet, right? 20 feet, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you know what? Fine, you just... Glows... so is it just bright light out to 20 feet?
It is bright light in a 20-foot radius, and then dim light in an additional 20 feet.
Okay, so 40 feet total.
If you would prefer, Dorian can just touch his earring and have the earring glow.
Whatevs. I don't care. Okay, so you can vaguely see Dorian, I believe. Out here, that there is a hulking brute of a creature. He's got a short bow out, and he is got it aimed square at you.
Okay.
You can see his face is decorated. It has a bloody handprint on his face.
Bloody handprint on the face. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm gonna slide it down the rock to put myself behind cover.
Okay.
Wait, so does that mean we can no longer see him now?
What do you? No. No, I mean it's cover for against those orcs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anything else, Dorian?
Nope. Light was my action, and sliding down was, yeah. I'm good here.
Okay, Lasalius goes to you.
Hold on.
I guess we need
Dorian
something
will
else
call
to
up where
move
they're
to tie
okay.
the light to, since Lee did in fact move.
Lee did in fact move. I know. I am the worst.
I'm trying to see how many squares I can shoot with a bow and arrow.
Oh, you can cover this whole map.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm putting the chest. The chest should glow now. I'm gonna put it where Lee was.
I'm gonna light my earring and leave it on the rock. Hey, fuck, like it.
Josh, that's what you get for things being part of the map.
Well, shut the fuck up, Charlie. What you doing, Lasalius?
She only has has a sword, right? She doesn't have a bow.
Yeah, she only has a sword. God damn it, Jay. Okay. I don't know what Jay's doing. Yep, there he is. Jay! Welcome back.
There. Time for Discord to kill me.
I see. Okay, so what are you doing?
I can see the fellow behind him, right?
The fellow behind who?
I can see green, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not familiar. Is there like a cover fire where I could shoot from behind the rock?
Yeah, you can just shoot from where you are. Yeah.
How far does Hunter's Mark go?
You could totally hit him with Hunter's Mark from here.
So I'm gonna light him up with Hunter's Mark.
Okay. I'll put a little,
And I'm gonna take a shot.
Okay.
Which, I just clicked the longbow, yeah?
Yeah, should be able to just click the longbow. Okay, so 17 hits. But now, Jay, all you have to do is click the longbow, click the word longbow here in the chat, like this.
Yeah.
It brings it up for you.
Okay.
Yeah, so-
Perfect. And then
And
Hunter's-
go ahead and
Hunter's-
roll Hunter's Mark. Yeah, it's a D6
That's what I was looking for. Oh, there it is.
for another 2. Okay.
So 10.
Yeah, you take a shot at.
Do what?
You take a shot at that guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you pop over the rock, hit him. Anything else you want to do? Would you like to move? Would you like to move in? You like send in your ghost?
Yeah, I'm gonna bank on them not seeing me shoot the dude in the dark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I'm gonna have her move over here.
Okay. Yeah, so she comes running over here.
Yeah, they're
Anything
stupid. With
else?
any luck, I'm hoping they'll think that she shot the arrows.
Okay. As we go to Merrick.
Jump. Helps if you push the button, Alex. 16.
Wait,
That is a hit.
Wait, hold on. Now that I think about that, before she does that, is there anything I need to roll to see if maybe they did think it was her, so they don't come looking for me?
You would that would have to be your action, and you've already shot.
Okay,
so,
okay.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So you get a good big chomp on Dimetrodon there, and
Hey.
strike save. Yes. So it manages to stay afoot. Anything else?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. Goes to Caliban.
Let's see. Let's move in and see if we can be done with this. Stupid dinosaurs when we face these stupid orcs anymore. Trying to get some sleep. And big.
Hey, go.
Attack. Yeah.
That's a hit.
Let's see here. Come on. It's glitching on me. Hold on, I have to hit my attack button again. I'm not attacking again. I just have to. I have a weird glitch thing. I can't click the damage. Okay, 4 damage.
Okay.
God, rolling like crap.
You will roll above a 2 here soon, I'm sure. Okay. Anything else, Caliban?
No.
Okay. The Dimetrodon's gonna try and bite you, Cal. Aha! Finally. Chomp for 11.
Whew.
God, that's a big hit. I don't like that.
That's a hefty chomp. Jolly.
Goes to orcs. So first, green orc. You're gonna try and figure out who shot him. He's going to make a check. Oop. No. Okay, I'm gonna say no. He does not figure out who attacked him. So, he is going to move out. And from here, he's going to knock an arrow. Does anybody in the party speak Orcish?
Fuck.
Congratulations, you found the one language I don't speak.
Okay.
I don't believe so.
I'm pretty sure I
Okay,
do, and
so-
I'm hiding.
Okay.
Nope.
Is it is it in any way related to giant primordial or elven?
It is not. So nobody in the party speaks speaks it. He just comes around the corner. He just like Rockdaw and like fires. Nope. Apparently it means I roll 7s, and he's gonna run back over here into the darkness.
That makes it even better.
What am I doing? They don't have to be this close. Fuck off. He's gonna back here. Orange is going to back up out of the light.
I roll 7s, miss. Ah.
He'll move here. And he is going to take a shot at Cal. 14 coming at you, Cal?
Miss.
Okay. Shot number 3. 17 to hit.
Holy shit!
Uh,
Ah!
Is it something the matter, Alex?
Yeah, I just got cramp. It's all good.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Cal, does 17 hit?
Yes. Yes, it does.
I'm about to say, geez, Alex, it's not coming at you.
It's only a 17, Alex. It's fine.
7
God.
coming at you, Cal.
God damn it. Alright, I know what I'm doing on my next turn. I regret not doing it this time. Oh,
And
oh,
this is
actually,
coming
great
at.
action.
Okay.
Oh, God damn it. I'll do it to the last attack since I forgot to do it before during the bite.
Okay. What is it?
Ink
Oh,
Stain.
that. Okay, cool.
Cut that 7 in half.
Okay. So, what does Ink Stance look like?
Ink Stance. What does Ink Stance look like? I think Ink Stance looks like I get to and like I'm not quite crouching, but my knees are definitely bent more than typical.
Mhm.
I lean forward a little bit. And I hold my. I think I hold my sword more kind of out to the side.
Okay.
Or yeah, I think out to the side. And my other arm, since I'm not currently using my shield, is kind of mirroring it on my other side. So I'm like both arms out, I'm slightly crouched, and I'm just like kind of ready to move.
Yeah, so you fall into Ink Stance. A 4th arrow comes flying out of the darkness at the ghost, but it does not hit. As we go to Dorian.
So Dorian, seeing that orc kind of push back into the darkness, will dart over here, and I apologize, Jolly, for doing this. But he's going to do the same thing and cast light on this rock.
Can you have multiple lights going at the same time?
I will double check the spell description again, but it did not say that I had a limit on the number of lights that I had going. Let me double check. Light can be colored any way you like, covering objects.
Why don't you
So,
post in the chat?
Nope, you're right. It ends if I cast it again. So never
Okay.
mind. Ignore me.
The
let's
lead
see.
will be better cast there because it's further from our actual fire.
Yeah, let's do that. So I'll cast light over here to hopefully expand the area.
Okay.
Well, light was cast on your earring though, wasn't it? So wouldn't it go where you go?
No, he cast it on the rock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
For some reason, I thought I heard earring.
There you go. He was thinking about doing it.
And that's gonna be it.
Okay. Goes to Lasalius. So Dorian, I think also, yeah. So in addition to illuminating some of those orcs in the distance, you also see standing behind this rock is this elven man with this cloak and a bow. He is apparently not a particularly great shot. Lasalius, who are you shooting?
The one that has Hunter's Mark.
Yeah. So 6 will not hit.
Right.
So you take a shot at him, misses. Like to move or use your bonus action to command your ghost.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at. Hold on 1 second for me.
Dorian will wave. He's seen you on the boat. He'll wave.
I'll go ahead and go there, and that way I'm hidden from both orcs. Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay. Now I should explain this to you, Jay. When you have your ghost move, like your ghost has her own sort of move action, and then she has her own action. So if you'd like, you can have her dash so she can move again. You hear me, Jay?
Yeah. So far, the orcs are just sitting there shooting bows at us?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's the same amount of moves, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. So, I mean, I can get up on him, but then I can't hit him. Alright, so I'm gonna go right here to find out what this thing is.
That would be another orc because you come rushing up to it. As we go to Merrick.
Ta-da.
So Merrick, all these arrows are flying out of the darkness. Yeah, orcs.
You got a ghost blitzing around.
Good God. I'm just being really boring. I'm just gonna bite this thing again, to be honest. Wow, no, I'm not.
Okay. Alex is rolling like Lee. It is very strange. But Lee's not doing any damage, so this still makes sense as we go to Caliban.
To be fair, for a while, I was the only one doing damage.
Man, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. All right.
Lee's doing no damage. All's right with the world.
Let's do two-hand strike against this. Josh, can you remind me? Do I choose smite before or after I make my roll?
After you, or it's when you hit.
Okay, gotcha.
Mm.
Oh, I'm smiting.
I should hope so. Okay, so you're gonna be rolling 2d10 and 4d8 if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, I've got it all keyed up.
18, 20, 30 damage. Well, you know it has 29 hit points max. So how do you want to do this?
I think I just want to like cut its head clean off.
Okay.
Like,
What does your smite look like?
I think my blade glows with like a blue-white light, and and as it makes contact with its neck, the light kind of intensifies at the points of contact, and then fade after the strike.
Okay. Gotcha.
And
Gotcha.
Like, and if you look at it at its neck, it looks like I've like seared the flesh around the neck hole.
Okay. I do love a good seared neck hole as we go to
Hold on,
the Dimetrodon who's dead.
I got more movement.
Oh. Sorry.
I'm gonna don my shield. Actually, no, I'm not gonna don.
Mhm.
Yeah, don my shield.
Donning your shield would be an action, actually.
Oh, would it be? Well, then I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
I'm going to... Yeah. Start running out after these orcs.
You have a smite
Okay.
catchphrase that you say as you smite them.
No.
Damn. Okay.
To plebeian. As we go to orcs. Okay. So, blue orc is going to try and stab the ghost. Stab. That will not hit. Red orc will stab the ghost.
It's not really work, it's a ghost.
There we go. So, your ghost is going to take 4 damage there, Jay. Okay. Orange is going to try and take a shot at Caliban. Actually, it's going to back up out of the light. Then take a shot. So this has advantage. 19 to hit Caliban.
Yep. So I
For
got
4?
2.
Mm-hmm. Green, finally seeing who's shooting him, is going to knock an arrow and shoot at Lasalius.
Like a hiding bonus.
9 will not hit, though. He back that ass up. As we go to Dorian.
All right. So Dorian will, no longer being able to see anything, will continue to do his little hop up here, and he will move his light to this rock.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Glad I made the chest. Okay, so do that. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Goes to Lasalius.
Alright, so
Damn it, I could have reached them if I'd known they were there.
oof. So that's 13, yeah?
Yeah, 13 against Green.
Yeah.
Just hits. Okay, 5. And roll for your hunter's mark. 9. How would you like to kill him? Or how would you like to do this?
Just a nice quick arrow through the eye.
Yep. He falls down dead.
And then well shit, I was trying to up slash him. Slashing at red.
At red, that wouldn't hit. Hang on. Ooh, we gotta adjust that. But yeah, that's gonna hit. Because you would add something to that.
For 1d8 plus 4.
Yeah, you should just be able to click on slash, I think. Yeah, there we go. So 8 to red.
So 1d8 plus 4, right? So 12.
The plus 4 has already been factored into that.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, if you scroll over the number, you can actually see the calculation.
Oh, that's nifty.
Yeah.
Yeah. And actually, 8 is exactly what you need. How would you like to kill him?
Just a quick slash along the throat, tumbles down,
Okay.
puts the
No
sword under the
frills.
mask and licks the blood off. No.
So edgy. As we go to Merrick.
Right. What is my movement speed? 40 foot. And to run. Jump. Over here.
What's happening?
Jump. Oh god. 8. Not
God
good.
damn.
No.
Not a very good one.
Okay. Caliban.
Yeah, no one has hit
Not a
me
good
yet
dog.
either.
This is true. Caliban goes to you.
I'm going to charge over to Orange here.
Okay.
And attack. Does that hit?
What's the number? Sorry.
16.
That will hit, yeah.
I'm going to smite.
Okay.
I'm not playing around anymore. 18 damage.
No, you're not. How would you like to do this?
Again, my blade glows with a blue-white flame, and as it
Mhm.
makes contact with his neck, actually, I was thinking about this. All the light of the blade, kind of like, it gets drained into the point of contact, and again, like,
Mhm.
sears through his neck. And I take his head clean off.
All right.
With a huge,
All right.
two
So you do
pages,
that.
Like my full, like I came running and did like a full body, like swing where like I almost like have to like
Massage.
spin through it.
Oh. Okay. All right. So yeah, you take off that guy's head. And we go to. Is there any orcs left? Blue's left. Blue is going to try and stab the dog. Yeah. 12 against dog. Not you, dog. The dog in the game. Does 12 hit, Merrick?
Does not.
Okay. The invincible wolf penguin.
Invincible
As we go to
I think
Dory.
the wolf actually wins the ghost award of being the actual ghost in this.
Dorian comes up here and seeing one orc left, he will arms up in the bow and arrow stance and magic missile. 3 of them at blue. Keep rolling ones.
Okay, how would you like to do this?
So these silvery white missiles just boom, boom, boom. The last one, they usually aren't actually shaped like an arrow. They're just kind of in that general shape. But the last one actually kind of embeds, and for a second, it looks like an actual arrow before it kind of dissipates into kind of like this wisp of force, and the orc falls to the ground.
Okay. I will correct you on one thing, because you said that the 3 things, like, they hit boom, boom, boom. I think you mean bye, bye, bye. I believe that's the that's the way the kids say it.
That is correct, and technically they all hit at the same time, so they go bye, bye, bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so yeah, you guys take out the last of the orcs, and you are now out of combat. And with that, let's take a quick. Oh wow, okay, it's pretty late. Actually, never mind. Let's continue.
We should drag all these bodies away from our fire, or move the fire.
Or put them on the fire.
The smell of that will just attract more.
I'm not sure that orc meat tastes good. I'm just throwing that out there to the elf specifically, who suggested putting them on the fire.
No, that was That was the guy on Discord. The elf didn't say anything.
Fair enough.
The elf is
The
still
elf
like,
is
I'm still against the rock. Like maybe they didn't see me.
maybe Dorian's gonna like that's a good idea. We should also talk to that elf guy behind this rock over here.
Elf guy.
Yeah, there was a guy shooting arrows from behind that rock.
Yeah, you watch as the ghost walks past you, Dorian, then through you for a second, and then walks over to that rock and like folds its arms and starts tapping its foot, waiting on Lasalius.
Dorian shudders a little bit. Like, ooh, that felt interesting. That's going in the book.
Do it again, but slower next time.
Hey, I recognize you. Started with an L. Lee Love.
I'm just gonna approach Lucalius. Yeah, I was on the boat with you guys.
Have you seen anybody else from the boat?
I have not. There is a very curmudgeon old man in a ship a ways back. But other than that, nothing.
He didn't happen to be a Tuscar, did he?
Was it? I'm sorry. I don't remember.
No, I believe Jolly said he was human.
He would remember, but I wouldn't. I'm sorry.
A Tuscar would be a walrus man. He was not a walrus man.
He was not. Okay, yeah. No, he wasn't. He was a human.
Damn.
Oh shit! No, he's not a human. There are no humans. Elf. Sorry. God damn it.
He was an elf.
Shit. All right.
Third time's a charm.
Well, all right. Well, I'm glad you made it.
What a strange
Thanks for
word.
the help with the orcs.
I would suggest not having the fire. That's how I found you.
Well, we're hoping it would be how. Well, that's exactly why we have the fire, so that other shipmates would find us.
And so 4 orcs and a lizard found you.
True.
Speaking of which, can we cook the lizards and eat them?
Well, we have food that we don't need to cook and won't probably entice other big lizards to come calling.
That having been said, I think with some salt and maybe a little rosemary, I don't know. Lizard could be good.
I know where you're going, Dorian. Calzones.
You had me at rosemary.
Yes, calzones.
God, I wish Mab was here. Oh, thinking of that, Lucilius, you said you haven't seen any of our shipmates. Have you happened to have seen one of my trunks? I'm missing one. I found 3, but I'm missing my 4th.
Was it full of gloves and handkerchiefs and scarves and the like?
That's the one. So you saw it.
Yeah. Yes, it's back a little ways on the beach near the curmudgeon guy.
Huzzah! Oh,
I don't think you need more scarves.
If anybody wounded needs to rest by the fire, I'll take the first watch.
Oh, so bad. They don't even make some of those fabrics anymore. Thank God.
I'm just gonna go ahead and keep the handkerchief. I still hidden behind me.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna start dragging these big lizard bot-like corpses away from our fire. If anybody would like to help.
Oh yeah.
Dorian will actually he'll start doing some motions with his arms, and there will be a like plane of force, and some sand will come up and kind of rest inside it to give it shape. And he is casting floating disc, so we can start to load bodies on the floating disc to help cart them off.
Great.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Was there anything
so
of
you guys
interest on the orcs that we could use?
So yeah, there is. Merrick, are you back? No. Okay. Yeah, there is something interesting some of these guys are wearing. They're basically just wearing loincloths made from fur. But as you're checking it out, you notice a couple of things. They've got that red handprint on their face. They've got weapons that they're wielding these bone spears, and that loincloth that they're wearing. One of them, like most of it, appears to be like leather from dinosaurs or something like that. But one of them is wearing a loincloth made of the fur of some sort of animal. It's actually made from an animal pelt. However, it is not one that any of you recognize. It vaguely resembles the combination of a lemur and a raccoon.
A lemur coon.
Ooh.
Sure.
I love
Lemur
the
and
look
a
of this
raccoon.
pelt. Hold on.
It's going in the book.
Gonna go to quick wash.
It is going in the book.
This could make a lovely stole.
I don't remember anything like this in any of the epics. Let's write this down.
I'm taking
nothing
the
my hands have ever seen.
I'm taking that pelt.
Okay. It smells. It reeks of orc balls.
Oh,
And
It's like
there's
Matt,
4 of them. Why take one?
Well, only one has a pelt.
Oh.
Yeah.
He must have been the leader.
Or the fancy one.
if you give me some time, I can clean it. I don't want to go anywhere near it because naked orc. But if you give me some time, I can clean it.
Great. Sounds good.
It's better than your camp smelling like orc balls.
All right. So what are we thinking? Fire? No fire?
Welcome back, Alex.
So, you okay?
Very cold. So good.
Okay.
All you really
Um,
miss is he's keeping the orc ball loincloth.
One of the loincloths that these guys found is a pelt of an animal that none of you recognize. It appears to be the combination of a raccoon and a lemur.
Is it similar to? Have we seen those funny little creatures yet?
You have not, although, Merrick, you could give me a nature check or survival check, whichever is better for you.
The survival's better.
Mm. Yeah. No, you don't. It's a pelt. But apparently, Caliban is planning on making it into something usable once it's been thoroughly cleaned and disinfected.
I think it could make a very fetching hat.
Sure.
Fur caps are all the rage right now.
So do you guys want to take a rest and have Lucilius watch you? Take first watch, I should say.
Yeah, I was about to say you couldn't make that sound any more creepy.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Anybody want to sleep while
Watch your
Lucilius
backs
watches you?
or take first watch. Becoming dyslexic.
Yeah.
Okay. So Lucilius, roll me a perception check. Yeah, so over the course of the evening, you hear all sorts of noises coming from the jungle. Lucilius, you hear the
Which is to our
screeching of
right.
monkeys.
The
It's
jungle's to our right.
well, no. At the from hang on, I'll show you. I'll pull you to the other map. Boop. There we go. So you are now here. So you are all together at this gold arrow. And the jungle is basically like all to the south of you.
Gotcha. Okay.
And yeah, so you hear like the screeching of monkeys. You hear the bellowing of large animals. They don't sound like the roar you heard earlier, but they are quite loud.
Are these things that I recognize, or are they all like the loincloth where it's stuff I've never heard before?
You could roll me a nature check.
Let's see. It's probably not going to be very good, but let's try. Nope.
So you could tell that it seems to be coming from, they sound like creatures bigger than those Dimetrodons that they were fighting earlier. You've heard a lot of talk about dinosaurs on this island. Hang on, 1 second.
Oh, my fault. Yeah, I should have imparted that to them. The old guy warned me of dinosaurs, big dinosaurs.
Well, we fought dinosaurs of multiple sizes at this point, but yes.
Oh,
There's also hordes of little small ones.
Thank you. Thank you for bringing this back to me. Give me that. Okay, there you go. Sorry. So, yeah, dinosaurs. Let's see.
Were
Yeah,
there any
it sounds like a big. It sounds like this calls or bellows of large dinosaurs.
but no lemur coons.
No lemur coons. No.
But
Well,
nothing
actually,
so far.
hang on. Hang on. Your perception was a 21. You do hear over the course of the evening, just like faintly on the wind. They would have to be pretty far away. But you do hear the noticeable sound of what it first sounds like a bird call, but your very keen ears can detect it's actually more of a high pitched whistle, vaguely disguised as one.
Mm.
So there is something out there making a whistling noise, or using a whistle,
But
I
I
should
can't
say.
tell like a direction or anything.
No, it's too faint, and the jungle kind of obscures all of it.
Okay. I'm guessing is everybody's resting.
Yeah, and good news, you all get a long rest.
Whoop, whoop.
Huzzah! Spells.
So it is now morning.
It's morning arrives. So Jay, all of your HP comes back if you had lost any. If you had spent or all your spell slots come back, stuff like that. So your hunter's marks refreshed.
What about hit
Okay.
dice? How does that work again?
Half your maximum number of hit dice. So each of you would get 1 hit die back.
Okay, so it rounds down.
Yes. Ooh, well, hang on. No, round up for now. And I'll double check that later.
So we get 2 back.
Yeah, I think it might actually round up, but
Okay.
yeah, give yourself 2.
What are you talking about?
You don't have to worry because you did spend it.
Oh, okay.
Get my spells back. That's good. I pretty much spent all my resources. I'm glad we're got that long rest.
So I guess as everybody's waking up, I explain the whistle I heard and ask if anybody would know who or what would have a call that is uh, disguised as a whistle or a bird call.
Should we roll something?
Dorian. Yeah.
No, you don't need to. Like, you would be able to, it's definitely something that only sentient creatures would do. But based on your current information, it could be anything. It could have been orcs. It could be something else. Anything that could make a whistle could do this.
Gotcha.
Dorian literally just starts listing a laundry list of different stories that he's read or heard about things like this happening with the whistle and the creepy jungle, and just keeps going.
Yeah, Dorian,
So
you
much
recall
fun.
the story of a tribe of savages out on one of the outer rim islands that are said to construct and implant whistles into their tracheas, causing them to let out screams when they exhale.
That sounds absolutely terrifying.
It is. It's incredibly terrifying as Dorian
Terrifying.
sort of lists it off.
Yes. It's like I didn't like that chapter.
They're a very musical people.
They're very musical people. That's good.
So, morning arrives. What do you guys do?
I ask you guys if your plans are to keep looking for others,
Yeah,
or
we
what
should.
the plans are.
Well, we definitely got to find the others and operable ship. We saw at one point during the night we saw a campfire on the other side of this cove, and it looked like it kind of went out violently. I'm worried it was the orcs. We should go see what's left of what's left up there.
I agree.
Okay. So, you guys make a line for that. Let's see that. Put you, I think, like over
I'll
here.
lead at a point.
Okay. Don't need that. Yeah. So you guys head over. You follow the beach around this cove, and you do in fact arrive at what you would assume to be the spot from last night, because you could see the blackened remains of a fire, and you also find that the beach here is smeared with blood. And as you're getting closer, you could see that up in a tree is a person who looks very worse for wear, who is desperately like clinging to it, as all of these crustaceans have gathered around the base of the tree. They are chittering. Each of them is about the size of a halfling, but resembles like a combination of a shrimp and a mantis. And they're like chittering and trying to like reach him with their long scythe-like claws.
Oh shit, we gotta save him.
So I say off the bat, I'm gonna go ahead and skitter an arrow past one of them.
Well,
Or
you're
at
you're
one of
gonna
them.
you're gonna stay right there, and you're gonna stay where you were, and you're gonna all roll initiatives. Is what you're gonna do.
Just pull a
Initiative is a good plan.
bad drop, bad.
Exactly.
Oh my god,
Jeez, Cal.
Dude.
Ew.
I like going last.
You love going last. It's your favorite thing.
You live to go
It's
last.
so I can check out all your butts.
Good luck.
past
Elven
me.
books are pretty buggy, I would imagine.
Bird
I
butt.
love a
It's all about the
cloaca.
bird butt.
Yeah, that cloaca.
I'm pretty sure that's Fozzie the Bear's tagline. Kalaka, kalaka. Waka.
Ooh, waka waka.
Red crod. Blue crod.
One crowd, two crowd.
Green crod.
Red crod, blue crod.
Orange crod. Let's go Voltron Force. Boom. Descending. Okay, so red crod. Okay, so these crods notice you guys, and they immediately like lose interest in this guy in the tree, and they are going to start skittering your way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep,
Who's up for some shellfish?
starts approaching. Next crod. Okay, unmarked crod. 3.
Wait, quick. Would we be able to figure out if all the blood smearing and blood and all that shit is from them or something else?
Yeah, the blood appears to be from something else, because it leads from the beach into the jungle.
Okay.
Orange 1, 2, 3. Here. Yellow. 1, 2, 4, 6. Dorian, goes to you.
All right. So Dorian will 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. here, and he will do Mind Sliver on the closest Crod. Whopping 2 psychic damage. Take
Okay.
that, Crod.
Give me a second here.
You take that abuse, Crod. You take it.
Take it and you like it.
Jeez, guys. Okay. Anyway. And which Crod were you targeting? Sorry.
Yellow.
Yellow. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah. It does in fact take it. Anything else?
No. I need to look into some bonus action spells.
Okay. Goes to Pinky.
Holy crap.
Let's see. Who are you? Okay. 1, 2. Okay, there we go. And Lucilius goes to you.
So I'm gonna get behind this tree and I'm going to Hunter's Mark Pinky.
Okay.
I think that's my whole move, isn't it?
Okay. So you're hunter's marking Pinky, is what I heard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, before you do anything, no, I won't. I'll just shoot at him.
Okay. Yeah. Go for it.
Okay, because I'm gonna hold on to Hunter's Mark in case I need it.
Oh, okay. So you're not doing that.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay, so that's against Pinky. Pinky's still up, but that's really hurt. But it's really hurting. Anything else?
Her hang out and wait and see what's going on.
Okay.
Okay.
Crawd.
Well, was she healed too? No, she didn't heal. Okay. The spirits don't heal, right?
Oh no, she would have. Yeah, she's back to full.
Oh, okay.
Back to full HP. Okay.
Wait, so
goes.
hold on. Sorry. So they heal anytime that I do, or?
They heal after a long rest, just as you would.
Oh, okay.
Goes to Merrick.
Right. Only I had something that did lots of damage to multiple enemies at once.
If only.
If only.
Oh, that's right, I didn't reassign my spells. I'll just stick with what I've got for now and edit it later.
Okay.
Let's cast this.
Moonbeam. Oh shit. Okay, so where would you? I need to make a thing for Moonbeam.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move forward a little bit.
Yeah, nerd.
Yeah.
Okay. How big is Moonbeam again?
Give me 1 second. There you go.
Let's see. 5 foot radius. Okay, so 10 feet. And where would you like to put it? Sorry.
Right there, please.
Okay. So so would you like to get 1 Crod? Is that what I'm? Is that what I'm seeing? You just want 1 Crod, right?
I
3.
think it's 3 of them.
I mean, if you want to be there, I mean, I won't say no, but I mean, sure, I guess.
I mean, whatever.
Okay, so you cast down Moonbeam. Let's see. When a creature enters the spell area for the first time or starts its turn there. Okay, so at the start of their turn, they got to make that save. Gotcha. Anything else, Merrick?
Let's see. I moved how many feet? That many feet. I'm gonna come over here to the water. That'll do me. Yeah, that's alright.
I appreciate that purple crowd is just like, nah, you guys, I'm sticking with this tree.
Yeah, just me then.
Okay, goes to Caliban.
Let's see here. I'm going to charge forward to here.
Pink
And
spectrum.
I'm going to attack Pink.
Okay,
God damn it.
okay. Anything else?
Do I want to do anything as a bonus action? No.
Okay. Top of the round goes to Red Crawd, who has to make his Constitution save now. Okay. That's not success. So he's going to take 9 damage from Moonbeam. Alright. Boop, boop, boop. And, he's going to scuttle up to Cal. He's going to try and poke Cal.
Who's going to try? Nope.
Okay. Second attack. Aha!
Fine.
For 4.
Sure. Alright. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, you scratched me.
Next Crawd goes to unmarked one. Must now make a Constitution save. What is your spell save DC, Merrick?
It is 13.
Okay. Does it take half as much of a success? Okay, so okay. Another 9. Gotcha. Okay. And it is also. Oh. Doing that. Here. He's gonna make some attacks. Does 18 hit Caliban?
Yeah, just.
For 2. Second attack. For 3.
Yep.
Okay. Next is orange. Actually, no. It doesn't, actually. Let me make an adjustment real quick here.
I'll be back in a second.
Okay. Okay. Orange is gonna go scuttle up around here. Also, actually, no. Orange is going to. Yeah, it's gonna start scuttling up to Merrick. And as it does, something happens. The water on the beach, or the water right there, as that Crod scuttles up, suddenly explodes as a massive arthropod comes bursting out of the water.
What the fuck?
It's going to go here.
So bad.
It's going to make an attack. That hits. Grabs. Okay. Yeah, so it manages to grab a hold of this Crod here. Boop. That Crod is restrained in one of its pincers. And then it pulls it in close, and you watch as it shoots this barb out of its mouth and into the Crod.
Holy crap.
I'd stay with the water.
Yeah. Generally a good idea here.
Yeah, you watch as that Crod suddenly spasms and then freezes up, and it just starts to eat it right there. You watch as its segmented mouth parts start disassembling this creature. This
It
Crod
was
is no more.
obviously very hungry.
Yes. Goes to actually. Let's end it here for tonight. I feel like this is a good stopping point as this boss thing, this big crab monster is. It's also. I'm also tired, so I'm kind of fading here.
No, you've got this great.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll end it here with this sea scorpion bursting out of the water.